Yeah, I just got one thing to say, man. You know, we back. So hey, we back, bro. We back. We back on this channel with more crazy videos, more reactions, more reviews. Like, hey, it's up. It's up. New setup, new scene. It's time to get it. Like, we back. It's your big homie Sean. If you're not familiar with my reaction videos, go back to my channel. In my channel, check out everything that's in there. Let's go. I got a new channel. It's called Big Homies Big Well Sean. It might be Big Well Sean. If you know, you know. Yeah. It's about crypto. It's about investment, wealth, growth, health. Let's get it. You want that? Go there for that channel because we about to dig in. We about to dig in for real. So let's go. But we back, man. We back. And y'all know what y'all here for. This crazy reaction video to these crazy mind boggling TikToks. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Hey, you're new here, do your own research. Do your own research. If you're new here, do not sit here and just be like, oh man, what the? Nah, you gotta do your own research because hey, AI generate, hey, these people be out here with this fake stuff sometimes. Look, do your own research, bro. It's 2025. Do your own research. Let's get it.
Did y'all hear what he said? Listen to this.
Financially, we'll be stronger than ever before. I think the markets are going to soar when they see what's happening. I'll tell you what, I'm called every day by numerous big companies. I spoke at the Business Roundtable yesterday. They had the largest attendance they've ever had. And these are only the CEOs and chairmen, but mostly the people that run the boss, the people that run the top 150 companies. 150 people showed up. Every single company showed up.
Now, it's two things, right? He says that he believes that all of the markets are going to soar. Why is that, though? I know that we seen this the other day, right? Seen everything was ghosted. The other part, he said that it was 150 people. To me, what he just said to us, y'all, it's 150 elites, yo, that run all the companies. What do y'all think that that meeting was about, though? Then I just keep showing y'all this, right? Crypto braced for 80 trillion. In my head, yo, they're planning something crazy financially. And if we're not prepared for this, we could definitely miss the wave. Then we also learned about how many people is really up there. If y'all not into this crypto shit, I highly strongly advise that you get into this wave, right? Like right now. All I'm telling you is wake up!
I have been trying to figure out what the ulterior motive is for why Trump wants Greenland, and I think I figured it out. Because I learned that the magnetic North Pole has been shifting up from Canada up towards Siberia, and that is going to make the climate in northern North America much warmer, and it's going to make Greenland actually green now. It won't be filled with a giant ice block in the middle of it where people can only live on the coastal lines. It's going to be fully open now, and now the United States could mine for oil there, of course. And the mainstream media will say it's because of global warming, that's why it's warming up there, but I actually have a different explanation for why this is happening. And if you're wondering, yes, the magnetic North Pole actually is moving towards Siberia, which means the placement of the sun is going to be different now.
Zodiac constellations appear distorted, despite all having 5 equal subsections, because our location is limited within a portion of the greater realm, and this governs our observational perspective of the stars. The shape of this dial has nothing to do with an axial tilt. It is designed this way to reflect our known world within this magnetic field pocket. The realm is much larger, and therefore the firmament and circumference of the fixed stars in the water beyond is much larger than the circumference of our own magnetic field. Polaris is here, above the center, and this is so important. They tell us that our magnetic North Pole is separate from what they call true geographic north. Our magnetic North Pole is moving. How can that be? Is that just another one of their lies? No, it is not. It is a half-truth. They tell us over the course of a century, the magnetic North Pole has moved from its location, just above Canada, to near Greenland, and is now en route to Siberia. It is moving
How many of you guys are still getting on planes right now? especially with everything that we have been seeing that has been happening with the planes. Did you guys hear about this plane catching on fire in Denver, Colorado? And it was another American Airlines plane, y'all. I'll be telling you, this is the universe sending us a sign that this is the fall of America, because why is it only happening to these American Airlines planes? Y'all gotta see what I'm talking about. You see, the American Airlines logo is the American eagle, and we already know the American bald eagle represents America. You see, you got the red and the blue, the Democrats and the Republicans, the same bird, different wings of the same bird. So it's literally telling us that this plane, American plane, is going down. The plane represents the plane of existence that you are on. We live on a 3D plane, so it's telling us this third dimensional plane, America itself, is going down, y'all. Y'all don't believe me that they're hiding something? Because look at this. I went to Google and I asked, how many plane crashes have there been in 2025? It says there have been 18 plane crashes in the United States in 2025. Y'all don't see a problem with that? That Google is only reporting only 18 deadly plane crashes? And it says the last deadly plane crash involving the U.S. airliner was in 2009. 2009? So this makes no sense. What about all these plane crashes that we have been seeing? What is going on with that? But yes, another plane incident in the United States in Denver, Colorado. The plane caught fire and the people had to walk off the wing to get off the plane. Look at this, y'all. This is crazy. And then you have this smoked out thing over here. I don't know, man. I don't see no fire trucks. I don't see no police. I don't see no sirens. Like, how does this happen? But we told y'all, man, the shift is here. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get it.
True story, Mr. Boom. Watch this video to the end. What is going on in the sky? This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go.
Can someone please explain to me what the hell am I looking at?
What is that?
What is that?
What is it? Shh. Shut up!
What is that?
I don't know. Looks like a green screen to me. Come on.
Why won't my camera zoom in better? What is that?
What is that, man? It's not a game.
Can you guys see what I see?
I
I
see
don't know what the heck they are.
It's not a game. What is that? Huh? I heard it was 5 of them. 5 of those lights in the sky. I also heard that was in LA. Get out now. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and that must have been a green screen in a video game, or she must have been using special effects and her phone with all these apps that are out there. You know what's real and what's fake. Shh. Shut up. Imagine. You go outside at night and you see 5 of those things. 5 big lights in the sky with something shooting down. What the hell is going on out here? Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys, and I'm telling you what's going on. Nothing. Just lights in the sky. That's not even real. Who did that? You people are getting real good with these apps. Stop playing with me, son. It's getting real out here, guys, and you know what time is it. But I tell you one thing. If I ever look up in the sky and I see 5 bright lights shining down on us, all right, I'm just waiting to see when somebody's going to yell cut, because it must be a movie.
President Trump could be a time traveler due to 1900, The Last President by Ingersoll Lockwood, and Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, which both books creepily line up with President Trump's life. And Ingersoll Lockwood Incorporated is the website, that's a Space Force website, talking about the new World's Fair. Look at this. Global exploration. They've got the rockets. This is an AI-created image, but they're talking about 2026 having a new World's Fair. That's right. This article was on a hyperlink. So on the Ingersoll Lockwood website, if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a little white rabbit, which is different now, but there was nothing there, and you had to click around. And I clicked this certain spot, and bam, this came up, talking about the World's Fair. Now, this was a very interesting article, and I'll let you pause and read, but we'll go along. But let's talk about this. What happened around the timeline of the last World's Fairs? Remember, there was these technologies. There was all of these things that didn't quite line up with the era of time, right? Advanced technologies, advanced architecture, and masonry. These buildings were far beyond what we could do today in the time that they were established. Now, some say that these were ancient civilizations, possibly angels that had created some of these buildings. Maybe they had divine help with some of this stuff. But all of these topics are strange. Now look at this. Option B, we got a white rabbit looking into the Looking Glass. You ever heard of Project Looking Glass? I would suggest you look into both of these rabbit holes, because it's kind of looking like maybe they're thinking of another reset. I don't know.
The things that were presented at the World Fair, all the technology was never given to the public. People would see things like this,
See, look, this is
these
what I was talking about
massive
with
engines and
World
all of this
Fairs.
different type of technology, but they would never actually obtain the technology. When you start to look at 1876, somebody's building a 10,000-foot engine, you have to sit there and go, what? How does this make any sense? 10,000 feet, massive. Look at that building. This is 1876. This is the temporary fair they told you of 1876. It says on the bottom of this building is 1,400 feet in length, 360 feet in width. That is just a monster when you think about it. And this is 1876. This is just one of 500 buildings. And this is pure stone. Absolutely pure stone. And then you have also pure glass. You had the Crystal Palace of 1876. You have the Crystal Palace of New York. Public buildings. Check this. Look at this. Pure stone. This is 1876. And the people are so tiny. As Adrian just said, take a guess who owns these remaining buildings. Yeah, universities. Take a look at Fifth Avenue, New York City.
It wasn't just World's Fairs
Real quick,
that were happening.
what y'all think about them World Fairs, though, man? Like, the way they built things back in the day, the way things were just so advanced, but for the time, it don't really make sense. Like, what y'all think they really had technology and they just not telling us the truth? Like, it's something not adding up. The math ain't mathing, you know what I'm saying?
All over this realm yearly. There was also great fires. And take a look at some of these fire pictures. Fires that will leave brick and rubble, yet utility poles and trees intact. Gotta love the carriages being pulled by horses here. And then to Springfield, Illinois. Same thing. Brick buildings and stone buildings left to rubble, leaving trees and utility poles intact. Then to Peshtigo, Wisconsin in 1871. Fun fact, the Great Fire of Chicago, Peshtigo, and Michigan all occurred at the same time. They tell us that the fire came and traveled because it was really dry all the way up to Michigan and Wisconsin. Of course, we're not lucky to get pictures of all of these great fires, but the ones we do see, you see grass over here in the bottom left, completely unscathed, but brick and ruin.
Did it make you think about the fires that just happened, bro? Like the fires in Maui, and like the fire that happened in Maui was crazy. Like you can see buildings, like the fire skipped over houses, cars. It melted, bro. If you really looked at that situation, bro, it was weird. It was, everything about it was weird.
Noticing the trend? Utility poles untouched.
Even the Cali fire.
Everything else around it in rubble.
North Carolina just had fire. South Carolina just had fire.
Clearly erasing history to install the narrative of the controllers. City by city. Telling us silly stories of cows tipping over lanterns, or glue pots tipped over with sick horses. Whatever the silly narrative was, the purpose was the same: the complete destruction of our true history. As Napoleon said, history is nothing more than a set of lies agreed upon. And I say it's quite clear it's a set of lies they agreed upon. The most effective way.
Drop down in the comments real quick. Drop down in the comments if part of your state has been, subject to wildfires.
Destroy people is to deny and obliterate their understanding of their history. And they have done that quite effectively. Research the mud flood and fall of Tartaria. Question everything, friends. Until next time.
The life we live right now is for the life after this life. Do you know what that mean? Do you understand what time really mean? The same people that control this world right now, they existed thousands of years ago. And guess what? So did we. So when you hear about a time loop, they're speaking about the same spirits looping over and over. Donald Trump, Elon Musk, me, you, your mom, your dad, same timeline. Only thing they did was rewrite history, make new laws, but the same spirits still exist. Why do you have deja vu? Why do you have glitches in the matrix? Why it seem like time move faster, then it moves slower? That's because we are all in the same time loop. Every choice you make right now is for the
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had deja vu in a long time, bro. When the last time you had deja vu? It's been a minute for me, like literally years. What's up with that? That's weird. Now, I used to have deja vu all the time. When I think about it, like for real, I used to be like, damn, I could have sworn I seen it before. Like, it's been a couple years since I done had deja vu. And it's all the time that I know y'all feel it too. Damn, this year going by fast. This week going by fast. This week going by slow. But if you sit 5 people in a room, like half of them will be like, it went fast. Half of them will be like, man, it took forever to get here. But no.
After this life. If you feel like your life is hard, guess what? You felt this way for thousands of years. If you woke up spiritually right now, you always been woke. If you are asleep right now, you always been asleep. A time loop. 7 days of the week. The 7 chakras. The 7 seals. Lucky number 7. 7 is a frequency that lock us in. For the ones that don't understand this, you about to. All of us are put under a hex. The reason why they keep resetting the matrix, resetting the dollar, resetting our mindset, they know that we're not supposed to be slaves. And deep down in our heart, we know this. But somehow, some way, we keep going along with the program. The reason why people don't want to wake up, self-responsibility. Because when you wake up, you can't blame nobody. You can't say the government did this. You can't say your mom did this. Because once you wake up, you go deep into shadow work. You start to heal yourself. You start to blame yourself. When you blame yourself, you heal yourself. But that's what a timeline is. You keep reliving the same moment over and over. So every mistake you make, you're going to keep making it. I want people to understand that it's really us against them. So when I make these videos, I don't try to debate with people. I'm not trying to be smarter than people.
Nah. What? What? I don't keep making the same mistakes over and over again. I don't do that. Who does that? Like, that's insane. Like, who does that? Stupid as fuck. Really? I mean, some people do get caught in the same cycles. Like, that's real life. Some people do get caught in the same cycles because of, whatever reason. But, that's until they fix themselves inside and outside first. They got to fix themselves first, and then their situation gonna change. But that's up to them choosing to be where they at. You know what I'm saying? But most logical people, most people who, you know what I'm saying, want better for themselves are not sitting here making the same mistakes over and over again. Like, what? We're not kids, bro.
I'm trying to help you wake up. Because if you wake up, I wake up. That's why in my last video, I said that goddesses created us. But some people saying, no, God is a man. God is a man. No, God is Father Time. Father Time created the loop that imprisoned the mother. Father Time is this. The goddess is this. That's why they say it's truth in plain sight. They never hid nothing. We just closed our eyes because it was too hard to look at. Our reality was paradise, but it became a nightmare. That's why I keep telling people, no one is coming to save you. Nobody. It's 8 billion people on this planet. We can save ourselves. But first, we got to understand that we all come from the same source. Not the enemy, but, the righteous people. The enemy is mad because they can't copy your energy. Check out my bio for the merch.
Yo, if you want to learn how to fly, if you want to learn how to walk through walls, if you want to learn how to be in your city, in another city in a snap of a finger, listen to this right quick. Before I start this, man, let me let y'all know, man, that this is real, 100% real, bro. I did it already. I mean, for y'all that never heard about astral traveling, astral travel is a power.
He said walk through walls. he walking through walls? What? Nah, bro. Hold on.
Spiritually leave your body and travel different planes of existence. You can go back to the past. You can go to the future. So you can even go to Paris. But I'm going to tell y'all how to do it right now. Get somewhere quiet, like real quiet. Lay down and make sure the room that you in is kind of dim. When you lay down, man, focus your energy on the middle of your brain where your pineal gland is at. Start to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in your nose and out your mouth. Like some type of rhythm, I'm saying, like to where you got it down pat. Mind you, do this while keep your focus on the middle of your brain, where your pineal gland is at. Then you're gonna feel this tingling sensation all over your body. When you feel that tingling sensation is your energy body being awakened. You feel what I'm saying? It never been awakened, so it might feel a little uncomfortable. But don't be scared, because you'll go right back to the first stage. And after this, you move one of your body parts with your mind without moving the body part with your physical body. And you keep doing the same exercise until you're able to leave the body whole, like with your whole body. And when you leave your body, it's gonna be real. I'm saying it's not gonna be fake, not no dream or nothing like that. You're gonna see yourself laying there, and you're gonna feel yourself walking, and you're gonna feel yourself walking through walls.
You do something like that and get trapped. You do something like that and can't get back in your body, bro. Like, and you just sit there like, let me in. Like, you know, like, nah, bro. I'm good. Like, y'all need to leave that stuff alone, bro.
Yourself flying, and you really gonna feel yourself like wherever you go. So, man, I hope I helped y'all with this video, man. Go learn how to astral project right now, man. Go learn how to astral travel right now, man. It'll change.
You know, there was once a black city so wealthy, it was called Black Wall Street. By the 1920s, Greenwood, Tulsa, Oklahoma wasn't just thriving, it was an empire. But here's the part they never wanted you to know. Keep watching till the end. In the heart of America, black entrepreneurs turned Greenwood into the richest black city in history. Black Wall Street had 600 black-owned businesses, luxury hotels, private doctors, and even 6 private planes. The people of Black Wall Street weren't just surviving, they were thriving. Doctors so skilled that even white patients came for treatment. Real estate moguls who owned entire neighborhoods. Bankers who financed black success. Imagine sending your kids to school in tailored suits, because education was that important. Wealth flowed through every street. High-end restaurants, jazz lounges, and grand theaters. But ask yourself, if Black Wall Street was so successful, why isn't it taught in schools? This story proves something powerful. Black success was always possible. If you're still watching, comment legacy and follow for more hidden stories.
Yo, somebody's been lying, but we're about to get to the bottom of it. There's nothing slick to a can of oil. The devil's in the details. I want to give a shout out to the gentleman that went on that tour of that museum in London and found this image face to face. Amazing. All right, but let's break it down. Like I said,
entertainment,
the devil's in the details. So I went to the British Museum site, right? So I could get the details of the photo. Of course, we all know it's an emblem of America, all right? It's an allegorical figure. But before y'all get all confused and, oh, it's an allegory, because I know a lot of y'all don't even know what allegory means. Allegorical, all right? Consisting of or pertaining to allegory, figurative, describing by resemblance, state or property of being like, likeness or similarity in appearance or other respect, all right? Alright, so it's an allegorical figure shown full length, standing to left, head tilted to the right, wearing a leopard skin. And this right here is the North American leopard. Alright, a subspecies of the leopard that lives in North American grasslands and forests, rather than African savannas or forests, alright? But it also could be another cat. It could be the ocelot, which is in the Leopardus genus, alright? The fur of the ocelot resembles that of a clouded leopard or jaguar and was once regarded as particularly valuable. As a result, in the 1970s and 80s, hundreds of thousands of ocelots were unalived for their fur. And of course, it's native to America. Alright, so she's wearing a leopard skin and a fringed gown. Now we all know about the fringes, right? Watch this. America was first settled by the Israelites. Shout out to the Israelites. Shout out to the fringes. Alright, so wearing a leopard skin, fringed gown, plum headdress, quiver, and beads. Right? Holding a bow in one hand, arrow in the other. Right? Landscape with furs. What are furs? In North America, there are 10 native species of fir, found chiefly from the Rocky Mountains westward and attaining their fullest development in the Sierra Nevada and Cascade Ranges. Alright? Also California, as you can see at the bottom. Major species. And the description was beautiful, right? But they did forget the palm tree. You see? And these are the native ranges of the palm tree. It's a whole lot of red in America. Ain't no such thing as a coincidence. So, they got everything right about this painting, and y'all have the nerve to say that they got her wrong. What kind of sense does that make? That's not the only emblem of America. No, there's more. I shall add another reflection of public utility. The blacks, misnomer, are a kind of men destined by nature to inhabit Africa and America. She has created them for burning regions. Let us therefore take care to not oppose her views or overthrow the barriers which she has established. Hey, peace and love, y'all. I don't know about you, but if you ask...
Just look at this.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego wasn't in a fiery furnace, bro. They had to burn off things in their life to go to a new level.
You believe them stories in the Bible?
I'm giving you the allegory.
I'm saying, do you believe them?
Jonah was not in the belly of a whale. He was being swallowed up by his circumstances. Adam and Eve is not A-D-A-M. The first atom was a light, A-T-O-M. The prefix to darkness is evening, Eve. God took atom and evening, light and darkness, brought that together to make mankind. See, when you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Daniel wasn't in the lion's den.
Now that makes sense. Ain't nobody make that shit make sense like that.
Daniel wasn't in the lion's den. He was facing many predators in his life. So how do you maneuver through the predators in your life? How do you maneuver being swallowed up?
Basically,
it's allegory.
Well, hold up, what that mean?
It's something that they say one way, but it really means another thing. But until you take it to another dimension, you're not going to be able to understand what they talking about.
You say it's not.
Bro, that's crazy. You hear that? Man, look. Hey, but that's it for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We back. We more consistent. We dropping these videos back to back on this channel and the next channel. Like I said, if you into crypto, if you're into investing, if you're into wealth, health, go to my other channel. We're about to dig deep into everything. Let's go. We're gonna continue to stay consistent. We're gonna continue to give y'all these hits. So let's get it. Let's get it, man. Yeah, this is your big homie Sean, man. Appreciate y'all for checking in, man. Peace.